Wonder why you keep attracting narcissists, mostly unavailable people. You keep sabotaging healthy connections. And it seems like no matter what it is that you do, you keep repeating the same old cycle over and over. You didn't try to fix it. You didn't try this religion. You didn't try that. You didn't try this. And you keep arriving to the same spot, then this video is for you. I got you. If you fit this, if this is your story, I got you. In this video, I'll be breaking down the subtle ways you have unhealed childhood trauma. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Disclaimer. If you are the kind of person that is a victim and it's everybody else's fault why you can't it's everybody else's fault why you can't break this cycle. If you ain't interested in fixing it and you want to be a victim, this ain't for you. This is for mature people who actually want to break this cycle. So let's go ahead and get started, man. See, a lot of us, we are walking around and we having shitty experience, whether it be dating, friendships, life, and a lot of us got a lot of toxicity in our life. We getting all kind of shit, and we come into the mindset we start blaming. It's this person's fault. It's her fault. She said this. He said this. They did this. But the one ingredient that everybody is missing is they not going and looking within. They're not looking at themselves and asking yourself questions like, what did I do to attract this? What is it am I doing to have this experience in my life? What am I doing to experience this reality? What is it in me that is making me go through this? These are questions you should be asking yourself when you keep on trying the same old thing over and over. It's time for you to get real about some shit and be like, you know what? What am I doing to attract this type of shit? But don't worry, that's why I come in there. I got your ass. So the number one sign you got unhealed childhood trauma. You have low self-worth. Maybe in your early life, you probably went through a situation where you was bullied. It's like life dealt you a badass hand. You tried to get in relationships, you kept getting cheated on over and over, people doing you wrong. It's like you found yourself in this badass cycle of going through fucked up shit. And it could be unfortunate, but if you don't take an inventory of your life and wonder like, why am I doing this? You create a story. You basically start, you create a story in your mind that, hey, this is just who I am. This is just my lot in life. This is who I came to this earth to be. And by you having so much trauma and bad shit, what you'll do, you'll create a story for your life, and you will by default block good things from coming into your life. You will just start canceling out shit. You'll come to this point like, what's the purpose of me being the best version of myself when every time I try, this happens? What's the point of me trying to get good quality friends when every time I try to get friends, I get played? What's the purpose of me trying to get a good woman or a good man when every time I try, this happens? So you become a victim of your circumstances, and you don't try to change the course of your life. And see, one thing about our self-worth, how reality works, we are co-creators of our own reality. We can have and do anything we fucking want to do. And some people just basically, you settle for shit. You just come to the point till you start settling. You get into a relationship with a woman or a man, you won't even like the person. You ain't even attracted to him. You just doing it because, oh, well, it is what it is. You just, I just thought, hey. And instead, you in a job that you get a job and you fucking hate the job. You're like, well, I ain't finna do the work and do all that shit because, hell, look at all this shit. But what people don't realize, we control our own reality. In order to change your self-worth, you have to change your self-image. And change your self-image is I have to see it in my mind. I have to make a vision. What do I want? Who am I? What do I want to experience in this life? I go after it. I vision it. I visualize it, and I feel it, and I do it. But we block ourselves from having that experience. Let me go to the next sign because I'm getting preachy and shit. The number 2 sign, you have unhealed childhood trauma. You attract toxic friendships and toxic dating relationships. Maybe in childhood, you probably had a parent or a caretaker that was emotionally unavailable or a narcissist. Maybe they was mentally abusive, physically abusive, or whatever. And what happened, I'm just going to start with the emotionally unavailable parent. This is my reality right here. Having an emotional unavailable parent, it'll cause you to people please in relationships. You chase validation. It causes you to develop anxious or avoidant attachment styles. It's like by you trying to, it's like, because dealing with a parent that's emotionally unavailable, it's like you never know what you're going to get with that parent. One day they being nice. The next day they hot and cold. The next day they come in angry. So by dealing with that, you had to basically alter your mood to make this parent happy. So if this parent was happy, oh, we had a good time. It was cool. But if they came in the house mad, you had to alter your state of being to not get snapped on, to not get cussed out. You had to basically become a certain way. And when you go through years and years of dealing with somebody like that, it changes how you see the world. You show up in relationships timid. You're not confident. You go in relationships putting other folks first. You have a self-image like you feel like instead of you receiving love, you feel like you got to prove yourself to people. I got to prove I'm worthy of love. And that affects your dating life. You start going after partners that exhibit the behavior of your parents. It'll show up in dating life, friendship life. You'll be the people pleaser of the group. Everybody else needs to go before you. You be in a relationship and this person that messing around and start getting on, this person would, say for instance, you got an anxious attachment style. You go in a relationship, everything is cool, and out of nowhere, this person start talking to you. Out of nowhere, they just go ghost, and now you start panicking. You're like, oh my God, did I say something wrong? Did I do something? Should I apologize? You start making shit up that ain't even there. All because maybe they probably lost interest and they ghosted you or something like that, and then you would take it and make it seem like it was something you did when the whole time they crazy. They're mostly unavailable. That's what they are. And that's show up in every relationship you'll have. You'll go around acting like that because you was trained from childhood that I had to act a certain way, be a certain way to get my needs met as a child. And that's the same thing with having a narcissistic parent. It's the same thing. It'll alter how your relationships will go. You'll show up in relationships just not even your real self because you've been trained and conditioned. I gotta be a certain way to make mom and dad happy. I have to be a certain way to make this, my caretaker, whatever the situation was, I have to be a certain way to get I have to be a certain way to get love. That's pretty much what it was. So this messes you up altogether. The next step. Next time you have unhealed childhood trauma. It's that you spiritually bypass. This is why I see this shit a lot. You say shit like, everything happened for a reason. God give his toughest battles to the toughest soldiers. I'm gonna put it in the Lord's hand. You know, this relationship, I got a lot of toxicity in my life, and I'm gonna put it in God's hand, the universe's hand, and I'm gonna stop thinking about it. Whole time while you doing that, Your ass is ignoring, you neglecting, you just sweeping shit under the rug, you pretending like the shit ain't there. Oh, God gonna take care. The universe got my back. It'll get taken care of. It'll get done. I'm just gonna let it go and just move on with my life. And whole time, deep down inside, you fucked up. You screaming. You suppressing. You want to scream. You want to cry. You want to go through all the emotions, and you just spiritually bypassing the shit. And in order to actually heal from shit, you have to feel that shit to fucking. You have to feel that shit to heal it. Real healing, you don't heal shit by sweeping shit under the rug and pretending this shit ain't there. You lean in. When you feel shit, when you feel tension, when you feel something wrong, you lean into the tension. You go into that shit like, fuck it, I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna lean in. Instead of running from the pain, I'll run to the pain. That's how you heal trauma. I ain't trying to make this video long as hell, so I'm trying to, because I don't want this video being too long. The next sign, you have a unhealed childhood trauma, is that you self-numb. And many people that have unhealed trauma, they tend to self-numb. They distract themselves with certain vices. You may overeat. You may use social media as a coping strategy. You may do alcohol. But you basically rely on these devices to distract yourself from what you're feeling. See, a lot of people don't like feeling pain. They don't like crying. They don't like dealing with shit. So what they will do, they will basically distract the fuck out themselves. You know what? I'm going to play video games and, okay, I feel like this. I feel this. I feel there's tension here. I'm just going to self-numb. I'm just going to use this device to just get over it. And you ain't doing shit but making the problem worse. The next step, you got unhealed childhood trauma. Is that you people please. It's basically like you say yes when you want to say no. You have a hard time setting boundaries. You have a hard time being your true, authentic self. Maybe in childhood, you probably had a person in your life that you was basically trying to be your authentic self, and you was basically silenced. Maybe you grew up in a household that was strictly religious people, but you was into spirituality. You was into that wasn't for you. So what you did to not lean into the tension, instead of you just being different, what you did, you basically tuned into what everybody else wanted you to be. You know what I mean? And instead of you leaning to the tension and saying, you know what? Everybody expect me to act like this, be like this. You come up with this thing like, you know what? I'm not safe and I'm not secure to be myself. I'm going to act like everybody else, do what everybody else want me to do. I'm just going to go along to get along. And over time, that make you miserable as fuck. Because you was brought to this earth to be a certain way. It's a lot, in year 2025, it's a lot of people are not being their true, authentic selves. Because they scared of what somebody else how somebody else gonna see them. Everybody else is living by somebody else's standards. Ain't nobody living by their own standards. They ain't trying to be their damn self. Everybody is just scared to be their true self. And over time, you get so fucking caught up into the matrix of how the world works until you don't even know who the fuck you are. And all this affects your relationships because you go into relationships being who the person that you're dating wants you to be, but you ain't even got no identity. So now all your relationships are transactional because you showing up as a false version of you that don't fucking exist. And you wondering why you getting fake people coming into your life, because what you give out is what you receive. So if you be fake, you get fake shit returned to you. You get fakeness returned to you. So I'm gonna recap. The signs: you have unhealed trauma. You have low self-worth. You attract toxic friendships and dating friendships. You spiritual bypass. You self-numb. And you people please. If this resonated with you and you find yourself in any one of these categories and you want to know how to break it, like, yo, I go through all of this. How do I break it? I'm glad you asked, because I got you, bro. I got you. Number one, if you recognize you have all of this, the first step in order to break the cycle and get rid of the cycle, first of all, you have to recognize and be real. The first step of healing is realizing you have a fucking problem. The first step to fixing this shit, to get free from anything, is to realize and admit that, hey, I have a problem. Be real with yourself. Journal and be real. The next step is feel what you've been avoiding. A lot of people don't like healing because the shit is ugly. It's fucking ugly. Go and feel those emotions that you've been putting on the back burner for so fucking long. Actually feel. If that shit from the past make you cry, cry. Who gives a fuck? If it make you angry, go somewhere, go drag yourself to the woods and go get in your car and scream as loud as you fucking can. You have to express that emotion. This should have been number one, but isolate yourself. Go through a period of isolation and take some time away from people to realize who the fuck you are. Actually take some time, self-isolate to realize, to develop yourself. Find out who you are. Know yourself. Know thyself. Take that time to know yourself. The next step is create safety in your body. You got to train your nervous system, because when you have unhealed trauma, it comes in your body. You have anxiety, you have high blood pressure problems, you have all kind of shit because you got unprocessed emotion that is eating your ass alive and you're not dealing with it. So there's plenty of ways you can actually release. You got breath work. You can do that. You can do meditation and find ways to ground yourself. So, if you want to break the cycle, number one, acknowledge that you have a problem. If you will resonate with any of these, acknowledge that, hey, this is what I got to, this is what I deal with. I have to fix it. Acknowledge it. Visit the past. Do some shadow work. Realize, okay, all right, I need to break this. And be real with yourself. No judgment. Be real with yourself. If you need to cry, cry. If you need, feel your fucking emotions. And create safety in your body. Meditate. Whatever you do to actually feel better, do it. I'm going to create a video on how to get this process started. Shadow work, all that. I got you. But for the most part, journal. Be real with yourself. Take accountability, man. Actually heal your trauma. If my energy resonated with you, and if you like anything I said in this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.